As the #1 Magic, everybody keeps asking me what's my opinion on the new changes coming to Magic in Season 4, and I have quite a bit to say. First of all, this is not directly considered a buff to the character, or a nerf. The way I'd phrase this is kind of a slight redesign in her brawl. This is not going to get her permaban. If you were good at the character before, you're going to be a little bit better with her now. You guys are not going to be picking up Magic and running the lobby like you are with Human Torch. I want to clear up some confusion around the exact damage numbers between the buffs and the nerfs. So let's take a look at the images here. First of all, the only things that were actually buffed were her melee, her primary fire by 0.25 damage, and her swirl, and her whirl in her ultimate. The rest of the abilities were all nerfed. All of the damage was lowered. The compensation is not enough to make up for some combos which do result in less instant kills and you having to weave in more melees, which sometimes will prevent you from getting a kill. So now let's get into the good part. Her actual new changes. Previously, Magic had to charge up her slash for 1.8 seconds before she could fully throw it out. But they reduced that cooldown time by 33%, which is huge for Magic. On top of that, they also made it pierce enemies, not shields, but enemies when you hit somebody, and reduced stepping disc cooldown by 1 second per enemy pierce, which is absolutely massive for brawling and getting an extra demon after exiting a fight. Not to mention, this changes very key interactions with Loki specifically. Whenever you throw your L2 on him, it'll go through his clone now and still hit Loki. Thank God! Magic finally gets a new ability that she can use, with Doctor Strange being its team-up anchor, where she can pull people together, making this one of the best CC abilities in the game, and it's on a 15-second cooldown. This, partnered up with your demons, literally guarantees support kills if you utilize it properly and actually place your demons. An important thing to note is the L2 also pierces enemies while you're in your ultimate form, and the cooldown reduction to portals also applies to the ultimate, which means if you L2 while in ult, it'll pierce every enemy, dealing the maximum damage L2. However, since the compensation did partially nerf the full charge projectile, you can charge it faster, yes, but it does not guarantee a one-shot, unless you're him and you know how to hit a frame perfect and you've been playing Magic for 700 hours like I have. I saw some people saying it will no longer one-shot Luna out of her ultimate, but if you are fast enough and with the new charge up time buff, you can hit it much faster than you could ever hit it before. Again, sorry for not making this video a little bit earlier. I've been preoccupied with going for rank 1 on PC, and I was 1 win away from it recently, but I lost, so GG's, FF go next, so yeah, now I gotta win all my elo back. Wish me luck. But if and when I do eventually end up hitting rank 1, video will be absolutely fire, hitting rank 1 with a controller on PC, and I will see all you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!